everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am quite excited for this week's technique because it's quite different to any of the other ones that I've done. So I'm going to be showing you something so simple and so effective to work with maybe on your next project. So I have just taken a cable knit swatch that I've had in a box. Now you can actually work with any of the swatches that you've got on hand, or maybe if you've got a jumper in your wardrobe that you'd like to upcycle, you can actually use this technique on that jumper. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know how you get on, and if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments. So this is the swatch that I will be using for this demo, but you can actually use any sort of swatch you want and use the technique that I'm going to show you on any techniques within the knit. Okay, now this is not something I have knitted. I've just grabbed a swatch that was lying around, and I'm just going to sort of almost show you how you can upcycle a knit or swatches and make it into patchwork maybe, or anything you want to do with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab hold of a single prong transfer tool. You can use any again, but I'm going to start off with a single, and the idea is that I want to do a bit of knit along this edge of the cable. Okay, now again we can go on this as well if we wanted to, but I'm just going to show you the one, and then you can actually go ahead and experiment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically go into each of these stitches. Okay, so starting with that stitch here, and put the transfer tool through it and place it on one of the needles on the bed. Okay, now if you notice I've not casted on anything, it's absolutely empty, and that's what we want. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the next stitch, this one here, lift it and place it on the needle again. You can push the needles forward if it's easier, it doesn't really matter. I'm actually going to use a double prong transfer tool because it will be slightly quicker. Go through these two stitches and place them. Now it's not wrong to go into any of these either. Now it really is up to you as to what you're looking to get out of it. Okay, so for this demo I'm just going on the edge stitches. Okay, now I'm simply going to continue doing so until I get to the end of the cable. Now I'm going into the center. Sorry about the camera shaking. I keep hitting it with a transfer tool. It's quite close. Okay. And I'm just going to push all my needles forward. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my weight and place it on this swatch. Now I'm going to pick a color or yarn that I want to work with. So I'm just going to be working with a cotton in green, so it's a different color to the swatch. And I'm just going to thread it up on my feeder, tension 5, and I'm going to knit a few rows. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm probably going to leave it at 4. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to cast off all of these stitches. Okay, now you can knit more rows if you wanted to. You could do a slightly looser tension as well. Again, it will just give you a different outcome to what we're going to receive now for this demo. So just go ahead and cast off all of your needles. If you want to look at any casting off videos, I think I've done some, or they should be on my Instagram account in the mini knit series, but I would recommend practicing the cast off technique before you do the swatch because there's quite a lot to cast off in the other sections. So once you're done casting off all of the needles, go ahead and take your weights off the knit and take the stitches off the posts on the machine. And this is the final outcome. It is so effective and so simple to do. Now again, like I mentioned, you can do it on any swatch that you've got. It does not have to be a cable knit, and you can follow the patterns and hook them on the machine, and it'll obviously give you a different outcome. So do also experiment with different colors, different fibers, number of rows that you knit, and see how you get on. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you next week. Bye.